Here's my note card, beginning some sentences. According to Karen Kaler's online article titled Global Warming, human activities release around 37 billion metric tons of carbon dioxide in the Earth's atmosphere each year. Global warming is an enormous problem that must be combated today. Everyone who values their lives should care immensely about global warming, um, for if we do not act fast, we will see an increase in health, droughts, and wildfires. As I am taking an environmental science class, I've researched the cause and effects of global warming immensely. So, today I'll be discussing the problems, its cause, and the solutions to global warming. I will begin today by discussing the problem. Global warming is the long-term heating of Earth's climate system. It has been observed since around the 1880s due to human activities, which increase heat-trapping greenhouse gas levels in Earth's atmosphere. Um, as humans, we all need to keep our homes safe. Uh, Without action, a future generation um, will suffer with the harmful effects of global warming. According to an environmentalist expert at NASA, Roberto Candenosa's article titled Reducing in Emissions to Lessen Climate Change uh, would yield dramatic health benefits by the year 2030. The most vulnerable people, children, the elderly, the poor, and those with health conditions, are at an increased risk for climate-related health effects, as they are susceptible to the potential extreme heat uh, and poor air quality that global warming will produce and cause. Moreover, um, Amy Wallace's article titled "We Need to Do Something Now" summarizes that scientists point to climate change as the biggest global health threat of the 21st century. It is a threat that impacts all of us. Um, and this is especially the children, the elderly, low-income communities, and minorities. Um, and this is in a variety of direct and indirect ways. Now that you understand the problem, I will explain the causes of global warming. As greenhouse gas emissions blanket the Earth, they trap the sun's heat, uh, which essentially leads to global warming and climate change. Thus, the three main causes of global warming include generating power, manufacturing goods, and cutting down forests. First, generating electricity and heat by burning fossil fuels such as coal, oil, um, natural gas causes a large chunk of global emissions. Most electricity right now is still produced by fossil fuels, and only about like a quarter comes from wind, solar, and other renewable sources. Secondly, manufacturing and industry production and producing results in carbon emissions. And these are things like cement, iron, steel, electronics, clothes, and other goods. Um, Mining itself and other industrial processes also release gases. Lastly, cutting down forests to create like farms or pastures or for other reasons causes emissions. Since trees, when they're cut, release carbon they've been storing. Um, Also, since forests cause carbon or suck in carbon dioxide, by cutting them down, it ruins Earth's natural process of removing carbon dioxide. So now that you understand the problem and the cause, I'll explain the solution. There's three main actions that could lead to a significant decrease in this problem. Um, Everyone can help limit climate change from the way we travel, from the electricity we use, and even the food we eat. We can make a difference. The solution is practical, as everyone can do it. Um, all of us are able to use less energy by lowering heating and cooling in our house, switching to LED lights or more energy efficient electric appliances, washing your laundry with cold water, or even hanging things to dry as opposed to using a dryer. And this can even be extended to what we eat. By producing plant-based foods, it generally results in fewer greenhouse gas emissions and requires less energy, land, and water. The solution is desirable as all of these actions decrease the amount of greenhouse gas emissions. In conclusion, global warming is an enormous problem that must be combated today. Um, Today, I discussed the problem, the causes, and the solutions of global warming that need to be implemented today. Without action, our kids' and future generation will reap the negative effects of global warming. Thank you so much for listening.